The new Salem's Lot adaptation finally got released on Max this past Thursday after being delayed for years, and some starting to fear that it'll just be shelved like some other Warner Bros. Movies. And I finally am getting my review out. Once again, I know I'm late. Whatever.
They used to tell us stories about this place.
To put it into perspective, how long ago this movie was filmed, the kid from The Boys is in this movie, and this is what he looks like here. And then this is what he looked like in the newest season of The Boys, which released earlier this year. But hey, it actually got released. So how was it? A writer returns to his hometown to learn more about the place that he grew up, and meanwhile, someone moved into the local spook house and begins to cast a dark shadow over the town. That's because he's a crazy Nosferatu-looking vampire, and he's looking to feed on and turn the members of the town. And well, after finishing the movie, this might be the worst case scenario. It's been pushed back year after year. Oh my god, this movie must be so terrible. I can't wait to watch this thing. Or maybe it's surprisingly pretty good. Neither. Literally neither. Like on any end of the spectrum, just right in the middle. This movie is completely fine. It does just enough to be a well-made, watchable film and nothing more. The movie looks good and it's shot well for the most part, except maybe you could tell there's obvious green screen or something looks too glossy, and there are a few very cool sequences or shots, but not nearly enough to save the movie. There's no real problems with the acting. The acting's pretty good overall. Maybe there's a few, kind of weird line deliveries. There's kid actors in the movie, so sometimes, you know how that could be, but nothing bad. There's a couple weird edits, very few, and some goofy scenes. Like there's this 11-year-old kid who wants to be a magician or escape artist or something, and he's tied up, like really good, hung upside down. He wiggles a little bit and he's just free. And then he kills a full-grown man, like with ease, and just escapes. There's a couple things like that where it's like, okay, what are we doing here? But once again, nothing too bad as to like ruin the movie or anything. Things like this are not common. I like the new design of the creature, even though it's pretty much the same as the original, which is heavily inspired by Nosferatu, but I guess it's worth mentioning. Any negatives that I mentioned with the film are really me just nitpicking. When I tell you this movie does nothing very good and nothing very bad, literally, it is just completely watchable. I don't know what else to say. I'm sorry if this is not the review you were hoping for. It's probably not going to be the movie you were hoping for. There's just not much to say on it. It's competently made, well acted enough. There's some fun scenes, like I said, with the vampire action and things like that. If you're a Stephen King fan, maybe you could check it out. Or if you're just looking for something to kind of have on, looking for a new movie, I guess you could put it on, but you could probably find something better. Yeah, I guess that's it. Like I said, I'm sorry if this is not the review you were hoping for. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you and say it's the worst movie of the year. And I'm also not going to sit here and praise it because I don't know what I would be praising. It's the spooky season. We're in October. Halloween's on its way. So I'm going to have a bunch of horror, spooky, Halloween-themed videos, whether it's TV, movies, video games, maybe comics, but probably not this year. So if that's something you're interested in, please subscribe, stay tuned, because I'm working on things, and I think you'll enjoy a lot of them.